So, what was it like working on a science fiction show versus something that's more grounded in reality?
Wow. I mean, I'm a huge fan of science fiction. I'm a huge fan of sci-fi. So it was like a dream of mine to be able to like step onto like a spaceship, like that in itself, just like
Mm.
first day on set, like walking on that spaceship. I was like, my God, this is like, I feel like a kid. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like a kid in a sweet shop or something. This is so cool. But the great thing is that like you do have to ground it in reality, like um
Mm.
you can't like act sci-fi, or you can't really do that. So you just everything you got to do is grounded in the reality of the piece. Um, so yeah, really.
And similarly to what Ryan said, it's for these characters, what is happening to them is their reality. It is the life that they know. So, if it might be something very science fictiony, but for them, it's completely real and completely plausible. But also, like, I love science fiction. The fact that I got to be on a spaceship, like Ryan said, like a kid in a candy shop, it was a great experience.
So, is that one of the main things that drew you to the show? Was that you do love science fiction, or did you like the characters? Like, what was the biggest draw for you?
I think like all of it, man. Really, like when I got the audition through and saw that, Dean and Jonathan were behind it, and I saw it was a sci-fi thing, and I read about my character, like everything just like ticked the box for me. I was like, yes, I'd love to work with these
Mm.
people. Yes, I want to do sci-fi. Yes, this character seems cool. Like it was all just like a huge, like the excitement just built every single more the more I read about it, and like yeah, it was like a no-brainer. I was like, yes, I need to do this. I need to do this.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Because I remember when we got the audition through, we got sent the first draft of like episode 1, and I remembered when I was reading that, I was just like, "This is pretty cool." And my character, I just love her. I just love who she is, and I loved everything about it. And like Ryan said, getting to work with Dean and Jonathan, it's for me, especially like since this is my first big thing, it's a dream come true.
So, what were some of the struggles that you had on set with, being in a science fiction show or just in general?
Um, I I'd probably say I could probably answer this for like both of us days, but like when we had to like reacting to stuff that isn't there, essentially. Like there's a lot of like watching footage on a tablet, or doing stuff on a computer, and for us it's just like a gray slate with green dots, and like we're having to like react and be like, oh wow, look at this, look at that kind of thing. It's just like it's super difficult, and like Stacey said, like this is my first like big job as well, really. So it was like it was kind of nerve-wracking to be thrown into the whole CGI thing straight away. But also like it was perfect, like now I've done it. So it's like I've got the tools under my belt now. I can do it again. I can do it again, and I've got the experience.
Yeah, I imagine that
Yeah,
was
I
kind of
think
a culture shock.
yeah.
For sure.
So, what are you most looking forward to, fans of just science fiction shows, seeing for the first season?
I really look forward to them connecting with the characters because there's such like a large array of like different kinds of people on the ship. So I'm really excited for them to just follow along with the story and the different stories of the characters.
Yeah, for sure. The thing I love about the show is that it's like it's ensemble driven. There's like there's a lot of characters and there's a lot of people uh to to connect with. Everyone's different on the ship, and I feel like everyone who watches the show will be able to connect with a different character. So um yeah.
Awesome. And what were you a fan of any of Dean or Jonathan's past works before you joined the show?
Love Independence Day. I really like Independence Day. Also Stargate, like I mean my dad's is a fan of Stargate. You know, I've got a lot of friends that love it, so I've seen a bit of it, and like you know, like I said, to get an audition through with their names on it, I was like, oh my god, like these guys, like, so yeah, that was really exciting.
Similarly to Ryan, Independence Day.
Of course.
It's a cool film.
Oh, it's a great film, absolutely. And the sequel's pretty good too.
Yeah, man, for sure.
All right, well, that's all I have for this group. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, man. It's been
you.
great.
I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Thank you, you
And
too.
yeah, I'm all set.